Tuesday. How's it going? Oh my gosh, I just realized it's Tequila Tuesday.
It is.
It is Tequila Tuesday. We're going to have to get some of that because I forgot the shot glasses, but don't worry. We do have the tequila. We're just going to have to kick it old school and probably drink it out of the bottle.
Girl,
you know? Going back to our college days.
Girl, Disney College Program Vista way. Yes, we will. We drinks out the bottle.
You know, I was dying because we had someone DM us yesterday who was part of the T Tribe, and she's like, I'm in Orlando and Courtney's old stomping grounds.
Shut
and
up,
I was
really?
like, yes. And your old stomping grounds of good old Buena Vista Way.
Lake Buena Vista. I love it. I love it. I love it.
How's it going, guys? Welcome to the Morning Tea. I'm Maddison Hill.
And I'm Kourtney Revolution.
I forgot to introduce ourselves, but we are here. We have so much hot tea to discuss. Obviously, we're going to talk about Miley Cyrus and Kaitlynn Carter and this wild night. Actually, it wasn't even necessarily a night because they were in Soho House, which is like a place where you go to have dinner, drinks, very casual, but they were PDAing all over the place, where it even looked like a line was crossed.
Okay.
A public line was crossed, if you know what I mean. We're also going to talk about Jamie Foxx and Katie Holmes breaking up. Harry Styles, Lil Nas X has been dethroned. We're going to talk about who has that #1 spot now. Bella Thorne shading Jake Paul.
I didn't see this shirtless picture of Harry Styles. Hang on.
Oh, you didn't see that?
I didn't see it.
You haven't seen the Harry Styles Rolling Stone.
Hang on, y'all. My bad.
Just wait for that.
She's a little frozen. I'm trying to scroll on down.
Wait, we're going to get into that into it all. We're going to get into it all. Oh, yeah. You're getting excited. You're getting excited. We have it in there. We're going to talk about it. We also are going to talk about Remy Ma and the little Nicki Minaj situation.
My heart is beating out of its
Your
chest.
heart
I'm
is
going to click
beating.
out of that tab.
I know, right? Whoa, you're actually like physically.
Yeah, Harry!
Yes, you guys, we're also going to talk about Selena Gomez. You guys are always asking for Selena Gomez news. We got Selena, we got Demi Lovato because it's her birthday today.
Happy birthday,
She's
DD.
27. We got Bieber updates and, of course, a little Kardashian news with Khloe and Kourtney. So it is a stacked day.
We've got Michelle.
Michelle, I love you guys. Thanks for the tea. Michelle, thank you so much for tuning into the tea. We appreciate you. We love you. We stand you. Can you get out of my brain? Like, it's honestly scary sometimes. It is scary sometimes. Let's see what's going on in the chat. We have someone else saying, whose name is Madison Thomas. She said, we both make her mornings easier. Thank you for all that we do.
Shout out
Thank
Madison.
you, Madison. I love that. I had to shout her out, you know? It was one D, but it's still similar.
Do your eyes just go straight
It was
when it's like someone's?
It was literally like, Madison.
I know that feeling.
Madison,
yeah.
Madison. Carrie wants to know where you got your shirt.
I got this shirt from Buffalo Exchange.
Okay.
Is it Exchange or Express? It's Exchange.
I think it's Exchange.
I think it's Exchange. Buffalo Exchange. It's like a thrift store.
Okay.
Get it.
I love
it.
I love it. I love it.
$7.
I love it. We have Brittany. She said, I never make it to the live. Yay. Well, Brittany, we're so happy you made it today. Unicorn and rainbows. Love that.
Me. I stand
Love that. That's the tea. Cassandra is watching at her desk, which I love.
Hello, Cassandra.
I see a lot of you are here about Miley Cyrus and Kaitlynn Carter. You guys are going off. We are going to get to that. We're going to get to it. And trust me, it's going to be so worth the wait.
A little juicy.
You got to be patient.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah. Oh, yeah. She's
People
coming up.
literally thinking they're having you know what in public.
That's a lot.
The boudoir talk is really going wild today. Thank God it's Tequila Tuesday.
Come on, boudoir.
For this kind of news. Why is it always Tequila Tuesday on like this salacious kind of scandalous news?
Because right after the weekend, they just want to act up to carry us on over to the next weekend. That's all it is, Madison.
True.
That's all that is.
I love it. We have Dasha from Belarus. That's a new place. Elena, she says it's her first time being awake from the beginning. So thank you, Elena.
Welcome. Good job. You made it.
Congrats on waking up. I know that can be hard.
Come on in.
And we already have people having those crystal ball emojis in the chat. You guys
Look at
know
y'all.
we literally have a psychic with us right here.
Fake psychic. I'm like Cleo the psychic.
We also have Steph Rose. It's my birthday today.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Steph.
Ooh.
Happy birthday. Also, Michelle.
Michelle.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
Boss. A lady boss.
A little
in
dollar.
The chat.
A little dollar.
Yes.
In the
Thank
waistband.
you for being
Thank
a
you.
boss babe and sharing it with us, Michelle. We appreciate you. Now you guys are all getting excited. Yes, it is Tequila Tuesday. Chad, we are going to spill the tea. We're just going to kiki for a few more minutes.
Oh, yeah. We gets into it. You ain't
know,
got to worry about that.
We got to just teach patience for just like a few minutes, and then we go right in.
That's all it is, because we like to catch up with y'all. We like to make y'all feel warm and welcome, like the tea right here stirring the pot.
Yeah, the tea tribe, we're all friends. So, we got to catch up for a few minutes, and then you get to the gossip. You get to the tea. That's how it works.
I don't just show up at my friend's house and say, what's the hot goss?
Yeah.
I come in, I sit down, I take my shoes off, and then, we warm up before we really get into it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta warm up the throat, warm up the belly, warm up the chest.
A little snack moment.
A little snack moment. Oh man, we have made it like a couple of days without talking about food.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of us.
Look at us.
I am so proud of us. Yes, everyone is loving your shirt.
Oh, thank you.
People are talking about Taco Tuesday. Now you're giving me ideas. Now we're really talking about food. We're gonna get to the Miley news.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that, Miss Smiley
Cheyenne is saying we could feel even warm with shots. Girl, yes, we will get into the shots.
Oh, we're gonna get to some shots because we're gonna feel hot.
And every time I'm just like, you know what? I'm not gonna drink this week. And then it's Tequila Tuesday and Shambong Friday.
And here we are.
It's
Mika. Nice to meet ya. Miss Mika. She on fleeka.
Hey.
Come on, Mika. She want the tea, ya. Miss Mika. Come on, girl.
Oh my gosh, you are literally Lil Nas X. Another remix. Another remix. We have remix number 3 now, and I'm so excited.
Make that chart.
Okay, interesting. Amelia says Bailey's shots, anyone? Shots of Bailey's. I like Bailey's in my coffee and in my hot chocolate.
I don't think I've ever actually had
done a
Bailey's
shot.
in my coffee. I either just have it as a cocktail
That is
mix.
my new plain drink, is getting Bailey's with coffee. Because I feel like drinking vodka on a plane is aggressive. I also don't love it.
Yeah.
Also, sparkling wine on a plane is usually not good, and we all know I have a palate for my champs. So can't do that. So I found Bailey's and coffee is the perfect plain cocktail.
Oh yeah, because they always do bring a little coffee by.
Yeah, if you guys are traveling, try it out. Make sure if you fly Southwest, you get those coupons because it's free.
And I do always try to do Southwest or Delta. Those are like my two.
You gotta get the free drink coupons. They make your life so much better.
I want to know where y'all be flying out of because I'm curious. A lot of people are they're very picky with their airlines, and I'm definitely one of those girls. Now I'll spend a couple extra dollars to get Miss Delta. Oh yes, no, I stand Delta because once you've gone Delta and you go back to United American, all that, it's not the same, Madison.
Things are not the same at all
It's not the same, and I used to stand them, but once I flew Delta, I couldn't go back.
Yeah, no. We also have people. I saw someone just say we need a Long Island iced tea day, and
girl, that would be called the blackout tea.
Yeah, I'm not trying. Now that would literally be a blackout tea. We would be talking nonsense. We couldn't even get to this Miley news that you guys are all excited about. Like if we had a Long Island iced tea,
I would be wilding up here. No,
there was a bar in college that they would do penny pitchers, and once they ran out of beer, you would get Long Island iced teas.
Ran out of beer.
Yeah.
Like once the
because it was the pitcher.
I was gonna say
a pitcher of beer was worth a penny, or maybe then you could do a quarter for Long Island's. I don't know. You could get a pitcher of Long Island iced tea. Let's just say it was quite the time.
Yes, it was. Girl.
I don't remember several of the times, but it was a time.
I had a bunch of Disney nights like that. I feel that, Madison.
You feel that. Yes, we will not quit talking just yet. Everyone's getting so sassy in this chat today.
Oh, that's fine.
But I love it. I do want to do a mukbang on the morning tea sometime.
We will.
I see Alicia.
It's because they know that this is literally a mukbang without the food.
Yeah, that's true.
It's literally just with food.
That's true.
So
and I do want to do a mukbang. I'm very interested in that. I'm very interested in it. My sister always makes fun of me. She's like, why do you say it like that, Madison? It's literally so simple.
You say it so foreign like.
Because, YouTube, I'm learning.
Yes.
I'm learning.
It's a
and
process.
I'm learning that these things are enjoyable for people to watch.
Yes.
And I wish that when I was in college, I would have known that people would pay for you to eat on camera because that would have made life a lot easier.
You would sit down and all you do is talk about whatever you want with a little snack moment. A little hot wing.
Yes. Life would be so much easier. So much easier. Erica wants to know if you have any more predictions on the tip of your tongue.
Not on the tip. Everything. When we get into the tea, that's when I open my third eye.
That's when, the chakras start coming. The chakras start coming. The spirits coming.
They come and they say, say this. And I go, well, Christian, or maybe you should do this. You know what I mean? That's how it works.
Oh my gosh.
That's how my powers.
I think should we go ahead and get into the tea because
you
guys are all getting really excited. You guys are making me excited.
On a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday, you pour the tea, I'll pour the shots, and in the meantime, I'm gonna fill everyone in on what's going on with Jamie Foxx and Katie Holmes because it's a big breakup. And I know we don't normally talk about them, but I feel like we should. So you guys, they were secretly together for 6 years. Kept it on the DL for 6 years. They've officially called it quits. E! News and Page Six have both confirmed this. Katie was apparently overheard at a restaurant in New York telling her girlfriends that She doesn't care what he does
Not
because
overheard.
yeah, they've been over for months because he was seen outside of guess which club?
Is it?
Guess
Wait,
which club?
wait! Don't say it. Hang on. Is it Bootsy Bellows?
He was outside of Bootsy Bellows.
Shut up! Really?
Yep.
Oh, Jamie, I know you wasn't outside of Bootsy Bellows.
Oh, he was with somebody else. And so that's what prompted this
Well.
whole, like, are him and Katie Holmes broken up? What's going on?
Yeah.
And yes, E! News confirmed that they are broken up. They are over.
Well, we can say that him being at Bootsy Bellows was done on purpose to send a message out to the media because that's where people go when they want to be seen.
Yeah.
Olivia Jade.
Yes.
Kylie and Jordan.
Underage Olivia Jade.
Oh, well.
Underage Olivia Jade. Also, I see you guys asking about the whole bottle of tequila we have here. If you guys are new to the Morning Tea Live, I see
explain
some new faces. We drink Casamigos in honor of Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello's sham relationship because this marks that my relationship with Shawn Mendes is officially never gonna happen.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. R.I.P. to Shaddison.
Rip Shawty.
Shawty, it's over. We have our sights set on other things.
Y'all broke up and now you're on to, is it Noah Centineo?
I think it's Noah Centineo because we have some Liam updates that prove I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. So we're gonna definitely need maybe one more shot of tequila today once we get into that. Yes, yes. All right, should we do it now? Oh, thank God.
Is it shot time, y'all?
Is it shot time? Put shot emojis in the chat if you want us to do this before we get on to the next story. Let's go. Yes.
Interesting.
Thick Noah Cheyenne, you're exactly right. Yep.
Is this good news for Baby Suri and Tom?
Oh God, I don't
The
know.
only reason I ask is Tom gonna make contact with his child now?
There's a whole Scientology mess
Gotcha.
involved in that.
I wasn't sure.
And I'm not trying to get that juju.
Girl,
you know what I'm saying?
let's stay out of trouble on Tuesday, girl. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Harry Styles, you guys. Let's talk about that.
I'm gonna need a shot for that. Wait, let me click back on over to my tab, girl.
Let's do it, you guys.
Woo!
Cheers to Harry Styles.
Cheers to Harry.
And this shirtless Rolling Stone cover. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so Harry Styles, I need my water, was on the cover of Rolling Stone for next month's issue. I don't know how you chase it with the tea.
I love tequila.
I know you do, but not chase with hot tea. That really scarred me last time we did that.
Gets me
Anyway,
nice.
you guys, wow, I'm really, it's still there. It's still, the taste is
You sure you don't
lingering.
want no tea, girl? It's
okay,
rooibos.
okay, it's rooibos. So anyway, you guys, he talked about when he has new music coming out, and he said it will be later this summer or early fall, aka anytime now.
Listen, my best friend is a Harry Styles stan. I bet you she knows when it's gonna come out, and I'm gonna ask her as soon as this is over.
Well, he was seen filming music videos earlier this month.
She sent me them pictures.
Two music videos. So I'm just saying, we have Harry Styles coming. He's not gonna be Prince Eric, which I'm still pretty pissed about, but whatever. I got a shirtless Rolling Stone cover, so I'm not mad about it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this, Madison. Well, I mean, how is he gonna play Prince Eric? He's got a second era to roll out.
That's true.
He wouldn't have had the time.
I guess I respect it.
I'm gonna have to respect it. What I'm gonna say in terms of this era that's coming, I personally want Harry to get his things.
Okay.
I want awards. I want a Grammy. I
agree.
I felt like Harry was snubbed off the first
it's time.
album. It's time.
And maybe now that he'll have his second era, you know what I mean? Really, One Direction is now really in the past.
That's done.
It's so over. Now's his time.
But I mean, Madison.
I mean, he is looking like a snack-a-lack.
I just want y'all to know, just in case y'all haven't seen this holy cover, it says, just so y'all know what y'all about to get into, because I'm going to get into it when this is over. Sex, psychedelics, and the secrets of stardom. Harry Styles.
Sex and psychedelics.
What you talking about? Harry, I'm curious.
Why are we talking about sex so much today? What happened today?
Because we're a sex-positive show and we're adults here.
That's true.
And that's okay. You be safe, everybody.
That's true. Okay, let's talk about Lil Nas X and Billie Eilish.
Love him.
This is just a quick little update because yesterday you guys were asking us who we thought would knock Lil Nas X off.
Yeah.
Billie Eilish has officially knocked him down. Bad Guy is now #1. Lil Nas X was on, the top 100 list for 19 weeks. Record-breaking time spent there. But Billie Eilish has now taken over. We figured this was coming just because why she pulled out the Justin Bieber remix. She had Justin Bieber
out, yeah, of course.
All that stuff. I'm just so pumped for Lil Nas X, even though, yes, he's been knocked down to #2. What a freaking feat for your first single.
Also, Madison, I read this morning, Billie Eilish is the first artist born in the 2000s. to have a #1.
I really wish you would have told me that fact because now I feel old.
No.
No, this is the second time I felt old. First time, real quick story, and then we'll continue.
Okay.
I drove through Starbucks this morning, and the girl who like consistently helps me, but I haven't seen her in a while, she was like, I was just thinking about you the other day. I was like, I wonder where that nice lady has been.
Oh my God,
I'm like,
Madison.
lady?
Madison.
That killed my
You're acting
I was
like-
like, a lady? What?
But did she call you ma'am? Well, I say ma'am.
I say ma'am too out of respect, but a lady? I was like, that sounds like me talking about like an older woman.
Madison.
Like, where's that lady been?
That's a double meaning because a lady, she meant you're a lady.
I think you're trying to make me feel better about it.
She didn't say, well, I was thinking about that trollop the other day. She said, well, that lady, that professional lady.
I don't know. I was literally like, I drove away and I was like,
Madison, you are young.
She thinks I'm old.
Oh my God, you are
Literally,
silly.
I've never thought, like, no one has ever thought that I'm a lady. Like, everyone's like, when did you graduate high school? And then this woman's calling me lady. I don't know.
Madison.
Ayla, thank you so much.
Shut up,
She said,
Ayla.
hello, Maddison and Courtney Revolution.
Ooh.
Love ya. We love you back.
We love
Thank
you
you
too.
so much. We
Come on,
appreciate
Ayla.
you.
Get in our way, Miss Ayla.
Okay, I like that.
Just a little
You
rhyme
pulled
real
that out.
We'll flipped it real quick.
You're really setting up a high standard for yourself because now everyone
I
knows
know.
you're
I
good.
realized. I said, y'all, this is not no BET cipher. I
Thank
cannot
God.
deliver like pizzas every single time.
Thank God we have a artist in the midst.
An artist.
Ani, no Miley info yet. They're dragging this out annoying. Well, guess what? We're going to get to it in just a little bit, so you got to keep holding on. Sorry we're dragging it out and annoying you, but we have other news that we have to discuss too.
Also, we don't care that we're annoying you because the T-Tribe loves us. So next.
Okay, let's talk about Bella Thorne and Jake Paul.
Whew.
So yesterday we told you guys about how Jake Paul was spotted out with Erica Costello.
Yes, ma'am.
A fan tweeted out pictures of them eating Panera. I used a line yesterday. It was like chowing down on bread bowls and betrayal.
I mean,
you know I love
honestly,
me some alliteration.
bread, apple, or chips, girl.
That's right. You know.
Mhm. I used to work there. Yes, ma'am.
You know. Well, what's interesting is now Bella Thorne is getting into this whole drama. We got to sell some poetry books.
Of course.
Got to sell some poetry books. So she shaded actually Jake Paul on Twitter. Someone tweeted her and was like, "We need you to be back with Tana. Bring back Hot Girl Summer, Tana." And she tweeted saying that while her family is going through some not a good look, Jake. So she was obviously referring to him being spotted out with his ex.
So Madison, we have another situation where, well, it's the same situation we were just talking about, where the fans are manipulated.
Right.
All of this, you guys, love you. All of this will go away if the fans would stop being so emotionally invested. It's a manipulation. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? If the audience is asking for Bella, well then Bella, you have to say something. You know what I
Right.
mean? The audience is not asking for Bella if they're not going, well, Bella, you need to get in there, girl.
Right.
It would not be a thing. So I kind of wish that the fans would fall out of the fantasy because there are some people that are outside of the YouTube community that don't understand that this is all fake. You
Right.
get what I'm saying?
Right.
So
I also just think it's interesting that Bella takes the bait every time. Like any
Yeah.
chance she has to drag Jake, she does.
well, for the purpose of the story.
Which I understand, but I'm just like, you try to act like you're above this world, but then yet you try to insert yourself
I
back
agree.
in it.
Yeah.
So it's very confusing. Like, are you a celebrity, an actress, and doing that thing, or are you wanting to be a creator and be on YouTube and be in that drama? Like,
I'm
which
kind
one
of
is it?
curious as well. I mean, she doesn't have to label herself, but I wish that she would stay out of it.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel personally, in my opinion, that she's above all of this.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Once you done shook it with Zendaya, why do you even need to entertain this kind of entertainment?
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's almost like when it would be like if an A-list celebrity went and did like Real Housewives.
Right.
Why would you do that?
She's crossing the lanes, and I'm just
Yeah.
confused why she feels the need to do that. I just think it's very unnecessary.
Oh no, Kristen. Kristen needs a beat for her broken heart. No
We
broken
love
heart, only love.
Kristen.
We love you, Kristen.
Because Kristen is always here for us. She's
Always.
always supporting
We
us.
stan
She has
Kristen.
her, merch line going on. She is doing amazing. Can you do a little, Kristen?
Let me see. Miss Kristen, she's here for the T. It's M and C.
Woo, woo, woo!
Hey.
Woo, woo. Yeah, that was good. I love
Pulled it out, had to pull it out.
We had to pull it out for Kristen because she has always been here
yeah.
since the beginning. So, Kristen, we love you. Thank you so much for always supporting us.
You support us, we
appreciate
support you back, Kristen.
Yes. Okay,
Woo.
we are going to talk about Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma, and
Yes,
then the
ma'am.
Miley news is coming right after that. So you guys
Yes.
just have to hold on for a few more minutes.
I feel like we're like the VMAs.
Yes.
We're like Taylor Swift is coming
Coming
up
up
in 10 minutes.
You know, or like Ryan Seacrest on American Idol.
Yes.
And we'll find out who's eliminated after the break. But luckily, there's no breaks here. We're just talking about one thing, and then we'll get to it.
Okay, so hold on to your smiles, Miley's.
Hold on. Okay, so Remy Ma, during a recent episode of State of the Culture, it's a show on Revolt.
Yes, ma'am.
She actually, not even defended, but she understood Nicki Minaj and how she reacted to Joe Budden on Queen Radio and then following the podcast. And now this is a huge deal because Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj, that's like the OG feud, is how you were describing it to me.
It's definitely a very important feud in the timeline of female rap history. Ooh, that was good how I put it.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that
because
was good. That was good.
The way you explained it to me is like Cardi B and Nicki Minaj wouldn't really be feuding
Big
if this
deal.
Remy Ma situation wasn't involved.
Shether was more important than anything Cardi has done dramatically in terms of Nicki Minaj's rap history, I think.
So I found this really interesting, and I have to, give it to Remy Ma for being able to put her personal feelings aside and acknowledge that, okay, what Nicki did was justified while sitting there with Joe Budden. You know what I mean? Like, that's hard to do. You're sitting there with him right there.
You have to imagine, Maddison, that would be like if Khloe came here, right? And she was upset with something that we said, and we went to her show.
Right.
And we sat down, we said, okay, well, Khloe, we feel this, and she just cut our mics and went off. I feel like she should be allowed to do that because on our platform, we say all kinds of things when it comes to the reports that come across our table.
No,
you know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? So I agree with Remy in understanding because I'm sure that Remy would enjoy the same opportunity that Nicki had on Queen Radio.
Absolutely. And I just want to shout out Jasmine real quick. Want to try and make your guys' Tuesday. Well, Jasmine.
Thank you, Jasmine.
You just did. So thank you so much. We appreciate
a little shimmy for Jasmine.
A little shimmy for Jasmine.
A little shimmy for Jasmine.
Shimmy.
Yes.
So you guys, she defended her actions when it came to cutting Joe Budden's
Cut his mic right off.
Kicking him off. Basically, she was like, if I had the opportunity to confront someone who had been talking bad about me, I would have reacted the same way.
Yeah.
Then she went on to say that she watched the whole episode and she got some things that Nicki was saying. She knows how that feels when people that were supposed to be your friends that you thought you were cool with say some left field expletive. You'd be like, damn, I thought we was aight. It makes you angry. And we just wanted to mention this because we think it's very important, just kind of in the timeline of their feud, the fact that Remy Ma, like I said, had something positive to say about Nicki.
To be honest, I was very surprised that she even said that, to be honest, and I thought it was very mature of her to say that. I will say this.
She could have easily been like, I don't want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Or she could have just taken Joe's side because he's there on the platform.
Right there.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I will say this. I'm not too sure, Maddison, if I am interested yet. I'm tiptoeing.
Okay.
Interested yet in seeing Remy Ma on the Queen Radio redemption train. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
You're not ready for a Remy Ma on Queen Radio.
Yeah, Remy Ma and Cardi, I'll be specific. I don't want them on Queen Radio just yet.
How do you feel about Courtney Revolution on Queen Radio? Because I feel like we need to start manifesting that.
I will be there 25 minutes early. Yes, I will.
And I will be in the corner being like, you're doing great. You're doing great. Smile. Keep it up.
Say
Queen.
Queen.
Yes, Queen. That will be me.
So, it was a good moment just in general, but I still look at all the girls with a side eye.
Right.
You know
You're
what I mean?
just a little
I'm
cautious.
skeptical.
Cautiously optimistic.
Cautiously optimistic.
Woo! There you go. Coming in with the verbiage.
That was it, girl.
Okay, you guys, now it is time for the Miley Cyrus news. Here we go. So if you've been waiting, make sure you give this video a share.
Put some smiley faces in the chat. If you're a smiler.
We are getting into this Miley news, so share with your fellow Miley fans because this tea is actually piping hot today.
I'm glad we're talking about Miley today.
Right?
Yeah, I'm glad we're talking about her.
It's some good tea, let me tell you.
She wrapped herself up into our line of sight.
Yes, she did with all this situation she's got going on. Okay, so you guys, there's a report coming from Page 6 that Miley and Kaitlynn, we know that they're back in Los Angeles. They were seen at Soho House, which is a place you go. I've been there a couple times. You have to have a membership to go there. You have to be in the entertainment industry. So they try to create kind of this exclusive membership almost, okay? So it's not like they were at Bootsy Bellows doing this.
Trying to be seen.
I want to make sure that's clear what kind of environment this is in. Because I feel like if you don't live here, it's a little confusing.
you don't get it. Yeah.
So I want to just make sure, like, they weren't in Bootsy Bellows making out. That wouldn't be that big of a deal. They were literally at a place that there's like a restaurant, a bar, and like meetings going on. So Miley and Kaitlynn were at Soho House here, and a source said that they were all over each other. They were kissing. They were making out everywhere. In the bathroom, at the bar, middle of the floor. The source said, quote, they were basically having sex. There's no question they're together. Really quick, thank you so much, Kim W.
Shout
we
out to
appreciate
Kim.
You. Courtney and Maddison, you two crack me up. Your friendship is so genuine. I love you guys. Thank you. We do love each other.
We really do, Kim.
Even though people try to say that we don't, but we do.
They
I
always
don't know
do,
why
Madison,
people
and it's
try
a
to.
mess.
Why do people try to pit us against each other?
Because people love to watch. They only see one dimension of us. They don't see us when the lights go off.
I'm just like,
It's a mess.
you should see our text messages. Anyway, what do you think about this?
Well, we can't say
Do we
that.
still feel like it's clout chasing?
I still, yes, very
Okay.
much believe that it's clout
Okay.
chasing. But I mean, do we like Miley's new song? No, the only reason I ask is because all of this all of a sudden is going on in the midst of her dropping new music. I don't believe that it's real. I believe that it will fizzle out certainly before the Hills cameras start rolling.
Right.
I believe.
And Victoria, we're not saying like there was physical sex going on. Just the people who were watching them said that's basically what it felt like they were doing.
It was very much more than suggestive.
Yes, and it's more than, say, Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. A little hugging, a little kissing, a little
Heavy petting, perhaps?
heavy. Yeah, I feel like that was probably going on. And you know when you're even in a place, just think about it when you go out somewhere and you see a couple that's just like too much.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what Miley and Kaitlynn were in this situation where it's tiptoeing the line of being uncomfortable.
And my thing is this, it's okay, how about this? Even if it's real, which it very much could be, if it's real, why don't you do that and stay home?
Thank you. Think about her and Liam.
Have sex in the mansion.
Did we ever see this kind of situation with her and Liam? No.
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 No, ma'am.
Ayla, hello, Hollyscoop, T-Tribe, Maddison and Courtney. Everyone is stunningly gorgeous. Oh my God. Wow, you're going to make me tear up on this
Thank you,
Tuesday.
Ayla.
She said, love the T-Tribe so much, sending all my love. I'm sad. Ayla, I don't know why you're sad.
Don't be sad,
Don't be
Ayla.
sad. Don't be sad.
Don't, Ayla.
Miley and Kaitlynn are acting a
It's
fool, but
okay.
it's okay. It's okay.
It's all right.
I understand that she's upset for Liam because I feel for Liam too.
Me.
We have a little more information as far as Miley and Kaitlynn. Obviously, the source said clearly they're together.
Okay.
Miley's mom has reportedly had several lunch dates with them.
Okay.
Has given her seal of approval. This is what a source told People Magazine to Kaitlynn and Miley. But Liam, on the other hand, sadly, a source said that he has decided to move permanently to Australia. This is why earlier I said I think Liam and I are going to have to end our quick romance.
What?
He's moving back. He said the source said that he'll come back to LA to do
Madison.
movies and business, but he does not want any part of this Hollywood lifestyle. Oh God, you have to sip your tea. I know something good's coming. Uh-oh.
I'm going to say this. Now, watch this. Chat, do y'all support Liam leaving? Do y'all support Liam going to
Liam
Australia?
is literally leaving the country because of this Miley Cyrus nonsense.
And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
I'm just saying, when you want to escape the circus, don't you leave?
Yeah, you do. And I do think this is for publicity, only because if you guys know, Miley and Liam and Kaitlynn and Brody, her ex, they all used to hang out all the time.
That's why I feel like there's an agreement.
And so I'm just like, you're telling me that you all four hung out all the time and at no point you had no sexual attraction to one another. Then you both leave your husbands and all of a sudden it's game on and you're basically having sex in Soho House. Like,
Girl.
it's just very confusing. I agree with you. I think it's to sell music.
That's some...
And I honestly feel bad for Liam because his name is being drugged through the mud with this whole alcohol and drug allegations. Miley furthered those allegations in her new song, and now this relationship with her and Kaitlynn just being thrown in his face.
You know what I'm thinking? And I could be wrong. I feel like if this was real, Billy Ray would have said something.
Right? He always comments.
Billy Ray is still over here kikiing with Lil Nas X, getting new cars, minding his business. Maybe he's thinking about growing another mullet, being an icon. He's not worried about this at all, Madison.
Yeah, only her mom.
Because it's fake.
Only her mom has gotten involved. Only her mom has gotten involved.
Because it's fake, allegedly.
Allegedly.
God forbid.
Allegedly. Diva, thank you so much for your donation. We respect you.
Oh, let's see you, Diva.
Yeah, she's hustling for.
Oh, you better
know?
get your IG. Can y'all follow her on IG?
She's hustling for it.
You
so
better.
I gotta respect
You
it.
pay for that promo, you get that promo. You
know
please
what?
follow her on Instagram.
I know what it's like to need followers. So, girl, I get it. I get it.
Girl.
Let's see what's going on in the chat because you guys have a lot.
Mine is
of
slow,
thoughts.
girl. So you
guys have a lot.
me know.
Poor Liam. Ellie says Liam doesn't need this mess.
I agree.
Carmen says I think Miley needs to finally grow up.
I agree.
Natalie says I'm not sure it's all true. Get as much media attention as possible for the new album. I just don't buy it. fully.
I don't buy it either.
Shannon says they were all friends and probably shared their girlfriends, and the girls ended up like, OMG, liking each other more. Nicki says, I bet he's not touching that mess, and I don't blame him. Christina says, it's not, but I can't miss these. Love from the Philippines. Thank you so much, Christina.
We
appreciate you. We have Maddison, my girl, saying Miley needs to act her age.
I agree.
People are shipping Miley and Kaitlynn, which is totally fine.
Okay.
You know, and I think you can ship them. It's again perpetuating this sham relationships, fake relationships, and people being on board.
I'm not getting authentic from this at all, Madison. This is very stunty. Miley, I feel like, would know exactly how to pull a stunt.
Yeah.
It's a circus. I don't want no parts of it, and I'm glad Liam caught his flight.
Liam says, I'm going to be surfing, and when this is over, maybe I'll come back.
Like, celebrities don't do that, and I don't understand why.
Also, Lucy has an iconic movie quote. She needs to act her age and not her shoe size. Thank you.
Where's that from? I know the quote.
Girls.
Oh, with Brittany Murphy, the legend. From my favorite movie, Clueless.
Yes. R.I.P. Brittany
R.I.P. Brittany.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about Demi Lovato. Today is her 27th birthday.
Shout out to Demi.
Happy birthday, Demi. I hope our Demi stan, who's always asking for Demi news, is in
I
this
hope they are
chat
high
because
kicking right now.
it is Demi's birthday. She is 27, and she celebrated with Ariana Grande last night.
Okay.
Obviously, because she's now signed with Scooter Braun.
Yes, ma'am.
Ariana Grande is one of Scooter's biggest clients. She took in Ariana Grande's UK concert. If you go look at her Instagram stories and even her Instagram, they were all backstage. They had a cake.
Beautiful.
Ariana was there. She was dancing with Scooter. I really dislike Scooter Braun after the whole Taylor Swift thing. So
I don't feel good about that
my heart is very conflicted because I love Demi Lovato and I love seeing her in this new phase of life, this amazing uphill change that she is on. But the fact that she's celebrating her birthday with Scooter Braun really made me just not feel great.
It's like watching Ariel twerk with Ursula.
Yes,
right?
Exactly. You're
Sign your life away, girl.
It's like,
give me your voice.
I love you, and I love Ariana Grande.
Same.
I just hate that Scooter Braun was there.
And you know what, Madison? In this kind of situation, we have to take a step back as members of the media and fans and be like, here we go, what's yuck for us is yum for Demi.
And if Scooter Braun is your yum,
we can yuck it for us.
You know what?
We can't yuck it for you, but we can yuck it for us.
We can yuck
there
it
you
for
go,
us.
right?
Yes, thank
Look
you.
at that.
I don't even know why I just dislike him so much. And even before the Taylor Swift thing, I didn't like how, I don't know, cavalier he was about everything. Like the fact that he did that interview and was talking about Justin's drug use and how he's like, I thought he was gonna die. I'm just like, as a manager, I feel like you shouldn't be sharing that information.
For me, I didn't like when he reshared on his story the I own Taylor Swift thing.
Yeah.
That was it for me. I said, oh, so you were not even trying to hide the fact that you're acting like hot garbage juice. I don't like that.
Right, very
like
narcissistic.
That.
And that's even how I felt on Demi's stories. Like, it was Demi's birthday, but yet it was about Scooter Braun. You know what I mean? It was about him dancing, like going in the crowd at Ariana's concert and dancing and being about him. I'm like, this isn't about you. This is about Ariana Grande because it's her show, and Demi Lovato because it's her birthday.
Madison.
Nothing to do with you.
Yeah, I don't like that. Y'all want to twirl around with Ursula, y'all could do that. I will stay above seat.
Demi, as long as you bring the hits, I will figure out a way to not be upset. But it is going to pain me knowing that when I stream Demi Lovato, where my money's going. It really is going to pain me.
Girl, we might have to hear that. We're going to have to hear that one on the radio first.
We are.
Before we make that decision.
I want to just address this. Kay said, did Selena wish her a happy birthday? Selena has not wished her a happy birthday publicly. We did notice that. We were kind of like, that's interesting, you know, considering that they go way back. But we know when Demi did have her overdose and all of that, that was another storyline that Selena didn't reach out or say anything publicly. And she later spoke out to Elle Magazine and said, you know, I reached out to her privately. I reached out to her family. I don't do things like this on social media.
Because even then we would have been like, we would have speculated something.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I thought it was also interesting that she didn't wish her a happy birthday publicly. I'll be honest with you guys. I even told you that when you came in. I said, isn't it weird that Selena hasn't said anything about Demi's birthday? Like, it's just a little odd because there's nothing negative that can be taken from a happy birthday wish. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't, but maybe she said something privately. That's all we can hope.
I believe that she did.
Yeah, she's a stand-up woman, so I believe she did. Also, we'll just go ahead and just work our way into a little Selena news, you guys. Demi's doing great. She's meditating, working on music, working out, all that good stuff.
Grammy incoming.
Yes, a source told Who Magazine. Selena posted on her Instagram for the first time in a little bit. She went roller skating with her friends. She was seen at Six Flags. basically just continuing to live her life despite any of this Justin and Hailey wedding ceremony hoopla.
And you know what? Liam is gonna be the same way.
I think so too.
He's gonna be the same way.
I think he is licking his wounds a little bit. His heart's still a little broken, but give it another month and he's gonna be doing his thing.
He's gonna be surfing.
Being an uncle, living in Australia, just living his life.
He's gonna be eating some Tim Tams, a little Vegemite, and minding his business. Yes.
Vegemite makes me want to gag.
I haven't tried it yet.
I haven't either, but just like the look of it and the texture makes me
One of my
want to
viewers
gag.
bought it for me. I'm gonna try it for a video.
Okay, good luck. Good luck. No I'm gonna with you. Katie, thank you so much, Katie. We appreciate you.
Shout out to
One
Katie.
of my best friends is named Katie. So, girl, I already love her.
Come
I already
on,
love
Katie.
you, Katie. Thank you so
Queen
much.
Katie.
We appreciate you.
Fancy baby. I can't roller skate either. It's fine.
Same. Me neither.
Can't roller skate.
Me neither. I used to be able to roller blade,
Ooh,
but I
come
can't
on,
roller
Brink.
skate. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Also, you guys are saying Selena Gomez and Liam Hemsworth. How do we feel about that? Do we ship Selena and Liam? Let us know in the chat. Selena and Liam? Yes,
I
no,
don't.
maybe so? No.
I don't.
You're still holding on to Niall, aren't you? Yeah.
Nyla's right.
Yeah.
At least that's what I feel right now.
Nylena versus
Nylena.
Salim.
Salim.
Salim. Okay.
That's not even it. Nylena, that rolled right off the tongue, girl.
I was trying to do Salim, Nylena. All right.
Salim.
Nope, didn't work. All right. And a fail. We have people saying they ship Chris Evans and Selena. Yes, we talked about that a little bit yesterday.
Hi, Dion. I want to say hi to Dion.
Oh, yes.
Hi,
Oh, my
Dion.
God. You guys are kind of all over the map. Some of you are saying yes. Some of you are saying no.
Okay.
I mean, Selena, I could see her moving to Australia to be with Liam. She would do it. She's the
I think
kind of girl who
it would be a healthy decision. Fly back and forth when you need to show face on the carpet real quick.
That's right. We have Candy saying Margot Robbie and Liam. Interesting choice, but I could kind of see it.
Maybe.
I could kind of see it. Basically, a blonde who's very, very tall.
A blonde who's very, very tall.
Okay, let's talk about the Biebers, you guys. As we told you yesterday, they have picked a date in September. This long-awaited ceremony that we have canceled for mother effing times is really gonna be on this time. A source told People magazine that apparently they actually decided to have their wedding ceremony in September back in May. So they have been planning this for a few months.
Good.
We just didn't know about it. But what I think is so funny is the source went on to say, they want to keep the details quiet. I'm like, but yet you're out here chirping, telling me that Hailey's been planning this since May.
That's what I'm saying.
And enlisted the help of a wedding planner.
If y'all wanted to keep it under wraps, y'all could keep it under wraps.
I think they need to pay these people a little more and make them sign an NDA because they just go out there and trip.
Yeah, I don't like that. Why are y'all telling us all their business?
I mean,
thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
We appreciate you because that's our job. But like Bieber, like you said, sign some NDAs, Beyonce, because they're going out and telling your business too much, and we know about what's going on.
I also think the fact that they hired a wedding planner tells me that it's not going to be super small. Remember we heard, it's going to be really, really small,
intimate,
close family friends, blah, 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 blah. I feel like it's going to be bigger than we're expecting.
I agree.
Also, where do you think this is going to happen? Canada, New York, LA, where?
New York, maybe?
Okay.
New York. I could say New York or here.
New York?
Right?
Okay.
I hope so.
I hope it's here, but I think it's going to be either in New York or Canada. Somewhere where they can have more privacy. Because think about it, if it's here, you
Everyone
have
gonna know.
rubberneck people like me and Courtney being like, what's going
We're
on?
gonna be in the bushes.
What's going on?
What y'all
We're
doing?
here.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So I agree. Jakara says, please, because you can't trust your family or friends to stay silent about your plans.
Yeah.
That's true. I feel like that's true even just wedding planning in general.
Sucks.
Like, my friends when they're planning, are always trying to be secretive to certain people, but it just always
gets out.
You know what I mean? It just always happens. Okay, should we get into card dinner tea time? Oh, we have people saying it's all for publicity. Wait, I gotta read this chat. Jakara says she thinks it's gonna be New York. Natalie, it's all for publicity. They love being in the spotlight. They complain, but deep down, Hailey fears Selena because she's more favorable. Do you think that's
Natalie, true? I will say she's not wrong about Selena being more favorable.
Right.
That's certainly a Fendi fact.
Which I think, which I will say sucks for Hailey.
It does.
I can't imagine.
Absolutely.
Always posting on Instagram and people being like, Selena, which is why she limited her comments.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah. I really do think that sucks. But unfortunately, she knew what she was getting herself into when she did that.
She knew what she was getting herself into when she was standing Jelena as a believer herself. She knew what she was getting herself into. That's why sometimes I don't feel bad for her, because this is what you wanted, because you pursued this man even after knowing who he was and what his life was like and who his ex was, because you were a fan of
Right.
them
I was gonna say.
together.
Also, just remember, she had her dad introduce them because she was such a big Justin Bieber stan. Like, I just think that's just setting yourself up for a bad situation. We have Ayla's life vlogs.
Ayla.
Thank you so much, Ayla. We appreciate
Thank
you,
you,
girl.
Ayla.
We
Ayla, you
appreciate
slay
you.
la.
A lot of you are thinking it's going to be in Canada, so definitely something to watch. Cloud
Cloud
Mag,
Mags.
still so happy Kourtney got a follow from Nicki Minaj. Now we need Shawn Mendes for Maddison. Cloud Mags, I agree, but I think he's really committed to this fake relationship with Camila Cabello.
Yes, he is.
So I think we're going to have to start, I think Noah Centineo
I think he's
attainable.
Yes.
Do we think he's attainable?
We got to
Yes,
get him to the
no?
table and find
We
out.
got to get him to the table. And then we got to get him to the table. Maybe we should do another DM. Do we feel yes? No?
Yes,
DM
I think
Noah
so.
Centineo. Do we slide? Do we not? Let me know. Let me know.
I think you should slide.
I'm going to need a little confidence.
A little
to do
ice
that.
skate right on you.
A little ice skate, so let me know what you guys are thinking while we dive right into
Kardashian.
Yes. First, let's talk about Kourtney Kardashian, because when it comes to Kourtney and her traveling, I just love to fill you in on it because I feel like you have such a keen sense of what's going on. Really quick though, I do want to pause. We have people asking us what we think is fake about the relationship with Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello.
Just the fact that they're overdoing it so much, the fact that they are out serving us extra PDA, and Shawn, for the most part, a lot of the time, looks like he's not even present.
He just looks like he's not into it. He dodges every question.
He's
that's
giving me
about
mannequin.
Them. They are overly showing their relationship, which neither of them have ever done when they were in real relationships.
And for me, the timing of the singles.
Yes,
the single
Senorita
coming
came out, and then all of a sudden they were together. And also, we want to point out that it took 15 months to make Senorita and 8 writers, so the label is probably going to do whatever they need to do to make sure they get their return on that.
I'm sure Bad Guy will go #1 and eventually sometime down the line.
Senorita. Also, Christina, yes, we know PewDiePie got married. He addressed this on his YouTube channel yesterday. We actually talked about this in a video because he talked about a rumor about him quitting YouTube. That's not the situation. He was just distracted. He had an editor quit, and he was planning a wedding. So that was the situation. So we do have a video on that. If you guys want to go check it out, you can get all your PewDiePie information right there. But yes, he did get married, and obviously, congratulations.
Yeah.
You know, we
Congrats
stand
to the beauty.
an actual wedding and an actual relationship. That's very rare these days. So we're happy about it.
Especially online, because what's real and what's not.
Especially online. Okay, so you guys, back to Kourtney, back to Car Jenner tea time.
Yes.
A source revealed to Radar Online that over the course of the summer, between private jets, 5-star hotels, security, shopping, a few splurges here and there, she has spent $1 million just on summer vacations. Right? Imagine just on traveling for the summer. That's it.
For what?
For what?
I
have my theory. Do you want to hear my theory?
Yeah, what's your theory?
I think because Poosh is not successful,
No,
we
it's
know that
not.
she's mad at Chris. She feels like Chris invests more in her sister's other business ventures.
As she should.
And I feel like she's trying to kind of travel and deflect from the fact that she's not putting her 100% attention into Poosh.
All right.
We know that she got dragged about that on Instagram. She clapped back. She was like, travel blog coming to Poosh, blah, blah, blah. But I think it's kind of to deflect from that situation.
Now, if Kourtney would have spent $1 million into traveling and filming it,
right,
maybe you would have a return profit. I think,
right?
Give it up. Give it up, Madison.
Yeah.
The Poosh is garbage. No one is really reading that. We have Gwyneth Paltrow for that.
Right.
Like I said, if Kourtney would spend more time just capturing her own life as a mother outside of the sisters, outside of a family unit with the others, she would have captured that online, give us a luxury family blog, single mother.
Something we don't see on Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
That's
because
something
I feel
different.
Like that's what needs to happen. Like Poosh, we see her luxurious lifestyle all the time on Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Like, we don't care. We don't want to read it.
I don't need her to tell me how to make avocado toast.
We don't need an app.
You know what I'm saying?
We're bored of that. That's taking up space on everyone's phone. No more blog. Kourtney Kardashian, single mother, showing every other single mother that this is what you can have. You don't need a man to do XYZ, to go and visit Abu Dhabi, Fiji,
Italy.
pack the kids up, pack a couple grapes, and let's hit it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I would love to see that.
Pack a couple grapes.
I think that if Kourtney Kardashian did that, it would be more empowering than Kylie Cosmetics.
Right.
I think it would have more of an impact than Revenge Body. I think it would make women feel better than Kim's shapewear.
Right.
I think that there is a lot of power in Kourtney Kardashian being a single mother out in the spotlight.
Owning the fact that that's her main priority.
Exactly.
Because, I mean, of course we know the other sisters do that as well, but I
course.
feel like she's really the one who has always maintained that is her number one thing. That's always the top of her list, and everything else comes after. And that doesn't always happen with everybody else.
I agree.
And I don't think that's wrong, but I feel like she definitely gets shamed for that, which
I
isn't
also
fair either,
agree.
Which isn't fair either.
I think I agree with what was said here. Kourtney should be more creative. I agree. I think she should be more creative with her ideas because Poosh was just allegedly speculation, not confirmation, even though y'all could see the proof in the pudding.
Right.
Poosh is very much goop.
If you guys don't, yeah, I was gonna say,
Kardashian.
I saw a couple people saying, what is Poosh? It's basically her lifestyle website that tells you how to live like Kourtney Kardashian, you know, certain recipes, skincare products she uses. It's just like a big lifestyle blog. Pretty much, right?
And how exciting does that sound?
Right.
When we could watch her lifestyle on TV.
Exactly.
For 50,000 seasons. Like,
BB been MIA because of her exam.
Ooh.
Miss you guys so much, FOMO. No more. So thank you so
Shout
much,
out to
BB.
BB.
We have missed you because your comments are always so hilarious and you have the best
Love
opinions.
us some
So
BB.
thank you so much. We have Poosh is a poop emoji.
well,
Okay, that's the T right there.
I agree.
And Natalie says invest wisely and find a good PR team that can help you create.
I agree. You don't ever have to like pick up your own camera if you have a team that's there with you.
Right. Exactly.
I want her to succeed, and she can succeed, and she could be the biggest under Kylie if she wanted to be. But you got to work for that, sis. The
Right.
other girls kind of have like a very clear brand, and if we didn't follow the Kardashians every day, I wouldn't know what Kourtney did.
No, I wouldn't
Except
either.
look mean. You get what I'm saying?
Except have a stink face on.
Except have the stank face on.
Let's talk about Khloe Kardashian because this is the biggest kind of Kar Jenner story today.
Okay.
And I'm really actually curious to find
Miss Khloe?
your opinions and hear your opinions. So
Okay.
Khloe Kardashian is on vacation in the Bahamas. She's there with True. Everyone's on vacation.
Yeah,
except
clearly.
us.
Yeah, I was gonna say, except us, girl. We right
and,
here.
So she's there with True, and Chicago and Kim are there as well. And she looks amazing. She was getting a little like backlash even for this photo, but her stretch marks are in it, so God bless America.
Yeah, girl, come on.
I don't know
tight
why
strap.
I'm like, okay, Kourtney posted her stretch marks, and now it's like,
It's
okay,
gonna be at the
now all the Kar Jenners are gonna post their whatever. Anyway, I'm over that. They're there. They're in the Bahamas, and Khloe went ahead and posted some pictures of True in Chicago. Okay, super cute. They're slurping on some little drinks.
Gorgeous.
They're having some snacks, some
Yum.
Cheetos and veggie straws. Like, so cute. Well, she captioned them saying, "Chai, I heard my mama say vacation calories don't count. True, don't tell me twice." So she tweeted out these pictures. She also Instagrammed them with the same thing. BB, thank you so much. She said, because
Shout out,
you guys
BB.
always slay and made my day. Thank you, BB.
Shout
thank
out,
you, BB.
BB. Thank you.
So because Khloe brought up this vacation calories don't count, blah, 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 she got a ton, and actually she's still getting hate for introducing diet culture to her child and her niece.
Shut up.
Yes, I'm not kidding.
Shut up, everybody.
I'm not
That's
kidding.
mad.
And they are upset that she is
Maddison.
teaching her child to count calories when her child can't speak, read, or do
All
any
of
of
these
those things.
all of these screenshots that y'all putting up, they all need to delete their accounts. Because this is one of those leave that lady alone situations. This is like one time Khloe is like not posting about Jordan, and look at what y'all do. So if Khloe go back to dragging Jordan again because that's what y'all like and that's what's gonna give her positive engagement, don't be upset.
Right.
Period.
It's either like she posts about Jordan or she posts a picture of herself and everyone's like, you've gotten plastic surgery, you've gotten plastic surgery.
So like,
blah,
what do
blah,
y'all
blah.
want from her? It's not. I don't think she's introducing anything to her kids. It's a caption. They can't read.
Thank you.
Can't,
I'm like,
like-
it's not like Chicago and True are on
Stupid.
Instagram and seeing that. And I just feel like
People are being fake mad.
people are always upset with anything that happens in 2019. And there's obviously no way two babies understand or even know what diet culture is. And honestly, on a broader sense of it, I don't think there's anything wrong either with teaching your child healthy eating habits.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I think, obviously, even growing up, like I had some friends and their parents who crossed the line who would be like, do you really need that second cookie? Or I don't think we should be having that.
I don't like that.
I don't like that.
Don't shame the kids.
Don't shame your kids. I don't think that's appropriate because then it does instill some negative habits in your child.
I agree.
But I think there's nothing wrong with teaching them healthy eating habits.
I agree.
And she's not joking about calories to her baby. And even if she was, True does not understand because she doesn't even know what a calorie is.
People just looking for something to be mad at.
Yeah.
Looking for something to be mad. They said, stop talking about Jordan. Khloe said, okay, here's my baby. Stop introducing, like, y'all just unfollow.
Yeah.
Right?
No, or mute.
That's a very good, I really want to ask y'all that people that hate watch and hate comment all that, what is the point? Because those people don't care.
I'm dying because Tamara says, OMG, we know, Tamara Young.
Oh, yes,
we love her.
stand Tamara Young, Ms. Young.
She said, OMG, people need to leave her alone. And then in all caps, she said, these folks sitting behind their computers, jealous and broke. Right, Kourtney?
Jealous, period, and period, broke, period.
Yes.
And only people that's jealous and broke gonna get upset that we said that.
Stephanie says, I'm so damn offended by the stupid people being offended by this. That's true. There were also some people who were commenting on True's skin and asking why she's so dark. And Khloe did clap back to that. I just feel like everyone is so upset about everything Khloe posts with her child. And I'm just like, I was just honestly refreshed to see that Chicago is eating Cheetos.
And you know what?
If I'm being 100% honest.
If she didn't post her kid, then people will be upset.
Right, because then it's like, why are you on vacation? Why are you on vacation without your child?
I don't like that. I think people are just being fake mad because Khloe is rich and minding her business for once. Right. And celebrating her child. Like, I don't understand. What do y'all want from her?
No, for sure. Absolutely.
What do y'all want to see Khloe post on her Instagram that's not going to make you upset and triggered? That you're not on a yacht.
No, that's true. But why do you think people get so upset? Just because it is the Kardashians and that's the blanket statement?
Because they're broke. A lot of people I know that just hate the Kardashians just for, they don't have any reason besides the fact that they have plastic surgery. It's just the fact that they feel like, well, they just keep flaunting their lifestyle and throwing it in my face. But like we said, you don't have to follow.
Right.
You can mute. And you could work harder and get yourself a bigger bag and you too could own a yacht.
Right. Yeah. People are saying it's a jealousy thing.
It's a jealousy thing.
Samantha says, when I saw it, I was like, OMG, I love veggie straws too.
Right?
Stephanie, Lord Jesus, please help all these butthurt people. Let the kids eat what they want. And
I agree.
I agree too. And I don't know why it's such a negative thing. Like we were talking about this a little bit earlier in the office, why it's a negative thing to even teach your kid healthy eating habits. I saw that there was another conversation somewhere else about this. And I'm like, they're letting the kids eat Cheetos in moderation. And you guys would be mad. I feel like they would be mad the other way if they were letting their kids eat super unhealthy.
And weren't people upset when, was it Kourtney that said she ain't never had a Hershey's Kiss?
That was Kendall.
People was mad at that.
But Kourtney takes it the opposite end of the spectrum. She's like, we can't have any candy because it has chemicals and it has toxins and it has all this stuff. Like, Kourtney is the extreme and doesn't let her kids indulge at all. Then we have Khloe and Kim who are letting their kids indulge a little bit and making a joke, and now they're getting hate. So I'm just confused at what do people want from them? Kourtney gets hate because she's too obsessive and too crazy. Khloe and Kim get hate because they're letting their kids be kids. Like, which is it that will make people happy?
I just feel like a lot of people project their own stuff onto the Kardashians.
Yeah. Just
because they're someone that I feel like people feel like, well, they'll never read that. You get what I'm saying?
No, and I think people think that about us too sometimes. Like you know, some of the comments we get, people are like, oh, no. And then the second you reply, they're like, oh my God, I didn't actually mean it.
I didn't know that you were going to respond. I actually meant, well, don't be a jerk. Like, you get what I'm saying? If you don't want this snarky response, don't be a jerk.
Exactly.
Period.
I want to read this. KP, I think people hate the Kardashians because they have a lot of influence, but they are just too fake. The storylines, the way they dress, and they do a lot of hypocrite stuff for media. No hate, though. Just offering an opinion, and we love that. So thank you, KP. We appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. Nicole says, not your kids. The kids are fine. Like, we grew up on moon pies and Twinkies, and we are all fine. I agree, McCall.
Honestly.
I mean, I feel like, and I always think this, like today's kids, and I could not imagine having a kid in elementary school right now with like gluten-free, MSG-free. We can't have bread. We can't have
I was eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich every day with an ice cream bar and a Nestea Brisk in the can.
Brisk.
In the can. Are you kidding? And I am just fine. Yes, I am.
I used to eat bologna sandwiches all the time.
Get into it, Oscar Mayer, yes.
People are disgusted by bologna and hot dogs, and I'm like, I love bologna and hot dogs.
I said, where were you when Michael Jordan was hawking ballpark hot dogs back in the 90s? Where were y'all?
They were we didn't have Instagram for them to comment and be mad about.
They weren't born. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's true.
That
is
what it
true.
was.
I feel like it is a lot of millennials, which we're millennials.
No.
No?
A lot of the Generation Zers.
Oh, Generation Z.
Oh, yes. Okay. The Generation Zers, some of them, very sensitive. Very sensitive. And that's fine.
Yeah.
To be politically correct, fake outrage is not okay.
Yeah.
And I feel like with the Kardashians, it's a lot of fake outrage.
I also just feel bad that they try to post one thing about their kids and then it gets blown up. Like, even then someone was like trying to get mad at the fact that they were using plastic straws. And I'm like, okay, Bretman Rock, we cannot be upset because these babies are in the Bahamas using plastic straws. Again, they are babies. They do not have even the ability to conceive what plastic is, let alone a plastic straw.
And someone that said that will go right to McDonald's and get a plastic straw. So shut up. You get what I'm saying? People, it's fake. You get when people like, stop doing that, I feel like, and then they go and do exactly what Khloe was doing, thinking that because no one saw them do it, it's okay. It's hypocrite.
Okay,
Those people are hypocrites.
Other than these people are jealous and broke or whatever, why do you think they care so much about expressing their hate for the Kardashians? Do they think that they're going to take them down? Do they think this is going to lead to, their demise and the show's going to be over finally?
I think for a lot of people, it's a way for them to relieve stress.
Okay.
Like we have people, Maddison, that are subscribed to our channel only, and they every day leave a hate comment. So it's them relieving stress to a brick wall because we don't care. They don't care. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just people just get upset and they feel like they want to project.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, they're still rich. We still have our jobs. Our show still continues every day.
Right.
So y'all are just projecting to a brick wall because, and I don't hate to say it, nobody cares.
Right.
Y'all, you get every hate comment. Girl, we could hit spam and then you wake up and your account is deleted. So do you really want to do all of that after you done put up your precious pictures of you and Granny just because you're upset over what Khloe Kardashian did on a yacht or what Kourtney and Maddison said at a table 4 days ago?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Don't go through all of that.
No, for sure. I want to shout out Anna. She says, I was hoping some of our moms would weigh in on this conversation.
You know I love me a mom.
Because we're not in the schools. We're not in the room, Mom. So I'm so happy Anna is weighing in. She says, the moms at my kids' school don't allow parents to bring regular cupcakes to bake sales. Only gluten-free WTF, LOL. Anna, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, what the heck? Like, we ate gluten and we're okay. And I understand.
Girl, gluten is it.
Like, I know. And I understand, like, I probably shouldn't be eating as much gluten because I have really bad allergies. And now they're finding there's a link to that situation. But it's just like, when you have to be so psycho in schools, like, that makes my ovaries go back into their caves even more because they're like, who has time to look up a good gluten-free cupcake recipe
when I was a kid,
you got 3 kids running around?
All the parents cared about was, do you have a nut allergy? And that's it. And even still, I'm still making these brownies with walnuts in them. Don't eat them.
I was gonna say, it was more so that, like, just make sure you stay away from them. And also, are you gonna die? If you're not gonna die, then we're still gonna have it in the bathroom.
Exactly.
Like, I've even been on an airplane before where they're like, oh, we have someone on air or on the plane with a nut allergy. We can't hand out peanuts, and it's so annoying.
Actually, no.
What?
Continue.
Nope. Oh, I thought we had something.
No, we ain't gonna say nothing.
We have people saying that they just want attention.
Sure did.
Haters are gonna hate. Phoebe says it keeps things relevant. All of those good things. Yes, I agree. And then we have BT saying, listen, I'm a glamour. I think that's a grandma. And my kids grew up fine, as did I. I know my grandbabies.
I know McCole saw what I just did. McCole. Someone was trying to get a moment.
Oh.
That's what that was.
And you destroyed their moment?
Yeah.
Oh. McCole caught you, right? In the act.
McCole saw, caught that real quick. Imagine.
I'm dying.
Imagine.
I'm dying. No, for sure. We have all of you guys weighing in. We have D saying, my children's school does not allow any candy, soda, or baked goods in the kids' lunches. In the kids' lunches? Shouldn't a parent be able to pack their kid whatever they want?
But you know what, Madison? Some of these schools out here will say that, and then they'll allow a child to walk around with a jewel thing in their pocket.
Thank you. Snap.
But y'all all right with y'all? I couldn't even take my cell phone out to do a little tweet, and they snatching my stuff away. But y'all could be out here jeweling in class, jeweling out a sleeve. I saw on Twitter, kid was jeweling out the sleeve, girl.
In his classroom?
In the closet, he was pumping it back in the sleeve. I ain't never seen that like that.
But I would rather feed my kid a bag of Cheetos than have them jewel. Any day of the week.
Period.
You have your Cheetos. You might be hurting your intestines.
Might get a little dust.
But at least you're not killing your lungs.
Yeah, nah.
Oh, moms out there in the chat, respect.
Shout out to the moms.
I don't know how you do it. Thank you for watching the tea. We hope we can give you some relief.
I was gonna say, I hope we de-stress
Because
y'all a
I'm
little
gonna be
bit.
honest, after reading all of this, I am stressed. I am stressed, and I feel for you guys.
I don't know how they do it. My own mom, I don't know how she do it.
I know, same with
know how
mine.
she do it.
And she's watching right now. Mwah, love
Shout
you.
out to her. Hey, girl.
Shout out to the moms. Thanks, Mom. All right, you guys, we have got to go.
Gotta dash.
Make sure you tune in to Daily Rewind later this afternoon. You know we need our Tea Tribe in there, of course. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Make sure you go and check out the Hollyscoop merch. We can get matching mugs. You know what I'm saying? This cuteness. Can we cheers?
Yeah.
Yes. Go get your Tea Tribe mugs. That way you can get it. You can show us, post your picture, tag us on Instagram, all of that good stuff. Also, we have a special guest coming tomorrow.
Yes, we do. We
Wanna
have
announce it?
YouTube legend, an icon, an OG, if you will. Ricky Dillon is gonna be in the Hollyscoop offices tomorrow. He's gonna sit at the table. We're gonna give y'all the tea, and then we got something else special.
Yeah, we
planned
have
for you.
a little new series, a little something
something.
that we're working on for you guys that we're going to debut tomorrow as well with Ricky Dillon. So make sure that you are checking it out and tuning it in because we are always trying to come up with new ideas for you guys and bring you guys the new and best content ever because we work for the Tea Tribe.
And listen, they come
know?
and watch us. They deserve
The
something
least
new.
we can do is that. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow to watch Ricky Dillon, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And also keep that eye out on the channel. Make sure you're sharing, subscribed, clicking the bell because we got some new stuff coming. And it is going to be petty and I don't know what else.
That was good.
Just know
it's gonna be real petty.
Exactly. AKA our favorite thing. All right, you guys. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.